Hello everyone, Matthew97657 here, and today we are back with another unboxing and review. And just to kind of get some stuff out of the way, I received a comment not too long ago about my SHMA Godzilla 2002 head and how I said I was going to repaint it a little. I mean, if you can kind of see, I can't really capture it, but I only touched up one of the eyes, and I have my light here to kind of help me, maybe so here's like that. The one eye I touched was his... Man, I can't even tell. It was his right eye. So it was this eye right here that I touched. How did I paint it? I'm going to kind of set that down again. But how did I do it? I literally just got black paint. I probably could have done a little bit of a better job now looking back on it. I could have just gotten black. Well, what I did was I got black paint and very carefully made it as correct as it would be. Maybe circular, maybe was the better word. But that's pretty much what I did. I took the head off. And I got a little paint, and then I just kind of dabbed it just a little bit so I wouldn't smear anywhere and I wouldn't already ruin the eye that they had painted. But nonetheless, also the steelbook for GVK, that'll be at the very end of the video. So if for whatever reason that's the part you want to go to, there it will be at the end. So today is the SFX Godzilla King of the Monsters Deforeal, from the movie Deforeal SFX Godzilla 2019. There we are. So as you know, this is a part of the Deforeal line, but this is the SFX version. As you saw on the back, or I'm sorry, on the side, Godzilla with his atomic breath from the scene from King of the Monsters. So let's get right into it. Nothing more to waste, because I've been waiting on this guy for quite a while, but I guess it just got delayed and whatnot, so as long as it's here, all is good. So here's the unboxed portion, right? And so nothing too crazy on the bottom there, just the box. But here is the actual figure slash statue, if you want to call it that. But here we are. I'm going to set him down right here. And I'm not really sure how this works. I might have to work with some things around. But... just so I can get everything in a timely fashion and so the video isn't too long. So I guess this is what actually produces, or not produces, but what actually is used to create the effect. So they kind of give you some of that. I'm actually going to read the instructions here a little, well, as if I could read Japanese, but I'm going to kind of skim through here just to, maybe get somewhat of an understanding on how this works, and then we can all be good. So there's that. Okay, it gives you USB-C. It tells you to take off the head. Oh man, there are actual steps to this. So we might have to jump around after I get this done. So honestly, I really, whoa, so USB is for the computer. What is this, USB-C? Yeah, saying micro USB. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do something. So let's get this first, and then I'll kind of learn the figure, and then I will come back and kind of tell you how to do it. This is kind of something I want to try out. I'm not sure if it's the best way, but here's the actual, Godzilla himself. He's got a light blue tint added to him. He's got, his standard gray, and then he's also got the light blue tint, whether it be from the ocean or just the directional approach they went with this figure. But there he is, right? And then this is what I was referring to. I think this is a micro USB-C, maybe? I'm not too into that. Well, I just don't know. And then these are the sticks, I guess, which is, meant to, burn it off. But from the instructions, right, it does require the head to be taken off, and it looks like there's some sort of tube. You connect it, power, no, you can't put it in the wall. It says it literally wants to be in the computer. And then, wow, there's a whole spring mechanism to it. And then you have to clean it afterwards. Wow, so I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to do this right, but here it is, right? So I'm actually gonna learn a little bit more, right? I'm gonna try and mess around with it, and then I'll come back to you to show you off the SFX features in all of its glory. So bear with me. This is probably gonna be my most jump cutted video, but bear with me, guys. I'm gonna kind of learn about this, and then we'll go see this guy in action. So once again, I'll be right back. Hello everyone, and I'm back. Sorry about if there's a little camera displacement compared to the last part, but I kind of went ahead and tried, at least, you know, to understand what was going on here. My best recommendation is using Google Translate. There's an app, if you have probably whether an iOS device or an Android device. You can pretty much just camera the instructions, and it'll kind of give you a brief translation. Maybe not the best, but it still helped me out to kind of understand what's going on, because this is a really like almost contraption of a Godzilla figure. But nonetheless, you take off the head, as we see here, right? Obviously, because we have to get water in there, you know, so it can humidify. But it came in, right? The head, I'm not going to take off the head like that right now. It came with this here. All you need to know is, from what I read, is you might want to moisten this plastic piece. That's what it said, moisten it, right? Just a little bit, you know, maybe to get things running. There's just also a spring in here, as you see. But yeah, you don't want to lose that little spring, because that's going to be for the little sponge, I guess you could call this, for, you know, so the water just doesn't go everywhere. I know I'm a little everywhere right now, but this is actually very intriguing and exciting, because this is really, really cool in my opinion. But you really want to take care of this thing, because that's what they're kind of saying. You know, they're kind of giving you some warnings like, oh, you want to use this, you want to do that, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, you know, very, very delicate, that's the word. And so pretty much what I'm doing here is, at least for the SFX part, I can't really show it off too much, but as you see here, the USB-C is in the back of the spines. As you can see, it's actually glowing red. Now, if I'm correct, the red is the charge, you know, it's charging up, you know, for the actual light up feature and whatnot. And then I think it just turns off whenever it's done. It should just, you know, turn off when it's fully charged. So that's always good to know. From what I'm reading here is, obviously we're gonna put water in here, right? It's just the mold itself. So I have this guy, you know, maybe this little pointer piece, so that I can pour it in so that it doesn't splatter over the figure. It doesn't want you, as you can see on this portion here, right? You can see there's a little circular line that's kind of pointing to it. It doesn't want you to go above that. So, I mean, you know, as soon as like it hits that circle, you don't want to go above down there. It's just, you know, just making sure everything's correct. And so basically I'm waiting for this guy to charge, and then I'm gonna put this sponge fella in here, right? And I think you might want to press down. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to go through the instructions again. You put him there, and then I think that is all. So I'm still working with it. I didn't know it was gonna be this crazy, which is kind of cool in a sense, but I'm gonna be back once again while this guy charges. And then there's a little button piece on the neck. We can see that, this little button. I think that's what actually turns on this figure. So I'm gonna let it charge, right? I'm gonna continue reading on this. Hopefully, you know, the translation will be of help, and then I'm gonna turn it on and get everything done. So just stick around a little bit more. If not, you can just skip later in the video, but that's kind of how I wanted to let you know, just in case you did buy this and you're kind of confused on it, just like I am. So like I said, just kind of wanted to let y'all know. So give me a few more minutes, even though it'll be a jump cut for y'all. So I'll be right back, and I'll kind of show you when it's done charging. All right. All right, so I'm back here, and so finally, as we see here, it's not red anymore, this cable. So it took me about 2 hours, an hour and a half, around there. So after reading a little bit more, it actually said that it wants you to kind of get this part wet. So what I'm gonna do is, I have some water here, and I'm just gonna dab my fingers in there, and I'm just kind of very lightly just kind of moisturize it so it doesn't get too crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's that. And then if I'm correct, it should do this, right? We'll go ahead and pour the water in, preferably with the little guy so it doesn't just spill everywhere, you know, nice and slow. Probably, depending on how much you want to humidify, that's how much water you'll put. So I'm not gonna put too much. I'm not, a little bit more. I'm not gonna put too much, because, well, actually it kind of already filled itself. So I'm gonna leave the cup over out of the frame. But I kind of got a little bit, right? Nothing, actually, that's like pretty much to the top of where it wanted you to go. Not the very, very top, but we're gonna get this. It's called the diffuser. I had to look it up. And then the spring obviously is in there as well. And then we just put it back in. There's prongs in there, or not prongs, but like there's a little mold, right? So, and then you twist it, like you get it right, and then you can hear a little snap, and then it closes in, right? So everything's in there. Got this little metal piece there as well. So I think the final thing is just to put it on, right? That sounds about right. So we're gonna put them on, and nice and firm. We're gonna move the diffusers out the way, and then it should turn on. So this is hopefully the reveal. So here we go. The little black button here, right? 3, 2, 1. Ah, there it is. There it goes. Oh. Okay, I think that's it. Unless I did something wrong, it'll probably just, go on its way. But as we see, the spines are lighting up, and then there's not a lot coming out of it so far. In terms of like diffusion. Okay, there we go. It's starting to pick up a little bit more. So I'm gonna kind of just let that. I'll put it up here closer. Hopefully, that'll kind of help it out. I think I did everything right. That should be it. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna turn it off. I don't know if I should turn it off or not already. Oh, whoa, there it goes. Whoa, it just like picked up like out of nowhere. Okay, so that's better, but there it is. Like I really did pick up. So as we see, it's lighting up. There's a blue light up effect to make the I guess you'd call it the vapor is being steamed out come out a little better. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn off this light here to kind of let it glow a little bit more, right? So there's that, right? It's making like a little hiss sound effect, which is pretty cool. And then I'm gonna turn off this light here, which is my main light. So it's gonna get dark for a little bit. So I'm gonna wait for it to go dark, and then there we are. Yeah, pretty cool. I can't even lie. Like, this is really, really cool for for like an actual X Plus figure. And then it just kind of like, I'm not sure if this is meant to be like an actual like humidifier, or if this is just, trying to look cool. I mean, it gets the job done. You can find this guy for around $80 to $100. I wouldn't think it would sell for anything more than that. I'm not sure what other stores still have him, but yeah, I think this one's actually really, really cool. It's just kind of complex at first, but yes, so there's that, right? So, I mean, nothing more. Just kind of, I don't want to be too rough with them, because, this isn't like something to throw around and like be really playful with, obviously. And then I'm gonna kind of leave him there, and I'm gonna bring out the Rick Deforeal from the King of the Monsters. It's pretty much, well, it is the same mold. This one's got more detail, simply because this one I think has water features and it's electronic, so they couldn't really, go all out. But this is the Rick, and then it's kind of blowing this way because my AC is coming this way. That's why it's kind of coming around here. I'm sure as you see, it just comes up normally, but this is the Rick, and then this is the SFX Deforeal. So I'm gonna turn off the light. And so as you see, this one's got kind of like a deeper blue, with the dorsal plates, and then the little light in the mouth, compared to this one, which is a little bit of lighter blue. I know it's kind of like a weird thing to do comparison of, but I just kind of wanted to compare them because they're pretty much the exact same mold. It's just this one has the little effect, which is pretty cool. And then just for the sake of it, I could throw in some of the other Deforeals, but I'm just going to do this Ghidorah one as well if you want it. Both of them together. Obviously, we have our Ghidorah here, and then, oh no, I must have left the batteries on, and now they don't work. That is super unfortunate. Just let it know, it would light up. It's just, I must have left the batteries on, and now it doesn't want to. Actually, yeah, no. And so, lights off once again, light back on. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I think, it looks great. I think it looks really, really cool, and all this little diffusing air coming out of the mouth. Super duper cool. If you really like the shot from the scene, I think this is the most definite pickup if you're a fan of the movie itself. Most appreciated. And so I think just to turn it off, you hold the little black button on the throat again. Just like to turn it on, you just hold it for half a second, maybe, yeah, 1.5 seconds, and then it turns off. So pretty cool. I'm gonna turn it back on. Yeah, and then turn it back on, you just hold it for like that 1.5 seconds. So I think that wraps it up here. The GVK Steelbook will be after this. It was recorded a day before I got this, so it's gonna be me in a different outfit, me in a different tone, but very cool. Let me know if you pick this guy up. I think the one thing I will leave off is you do have to clean it because it's got like water vapor and stuff. So whenever you're done, you want to like clean the diffuser and make it clean and dry. You want to clean it around the mouth so that the water doesn't build up. And then same with the base, which is his lower body as well. So pretty cool. Let me know if you picked him up. Always cool to hear. Let me know what you guys think of GVK, obviously, on this DVD release. I do know that the final episode of Godzilla Singular Point came out. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting to see it with a friend this coming Sunday. So I haven't seen anything just yet. I'm trying to stay off of social media. If you are, try to stay off social media because I'm sure people are talking about it. So if that's something you're really looking forward to, avoid social media right now. I'm just trying to put it out there just so everyone has a fair chance of watching it going in free. I'm very excited though. Singular Point has been one of the coolest Godzilla, I don't want to say incarnations, but coolest Godzilla medias we've gotten in a while. All the scientific knowledge and whatnot, it's crazy. It makes me feel really, really dumb, which I really like. But Singular Point's awesome. EVK is awesome. Godzilla is awesome in general. I feel like I've been seeing a little bit of toxicity in this fandom. I kind of want to address a little bit real fast. I mean, come on, guys. Let's just enjoy what we enjoy. I mean, obviously, if one thing's not for you, then that doesn't mean you have the right to go bash on someone for it in general. If you don't like it, I mean, you're free to criticize it, but don't go out of your way just to go bring someone's opinion on something else down. It's just not cool. It's not fair, and it's just unnecessary. But I mean, if you enjoy all of it, good on you, right? But if you don't, I mean, that's always good as well. Just don't be such a nasty person about it. Just kind of want to throw that out there, not calling anyone out. Just want to put out because I've seen it a little bit on Twitter recently, and it's kind of getting annoying to me. Where it's like, okay, really, like, come on, let's enjoy what we enjoy and not go at each other's throats. But besides a little talk, that wraps it about it for now. The SH Monster Arts Godzilla and Kong should be coming within this month. I'm waiting on Awesome Collector. And just kind of go recap what we got. I did purchase the X Plus 1991 X Plus, the Yuji Sakai Godzilla Store exclusive. Don't ask how I got it. It was, oh my goodness, it was such a trial and tribulation there. But I got that. That won't be coming until like December. And then the other one is Godzilla Ultima. I haven't pre-ordered him just yet, but as soon as I get enough money to, I'm definitely pre-ordering him because he's definitely awesome. Singular Point really is blowing out of the ballpark. So I'm waiting for that. And then other than that, I think the only other figures I can think of right now are the Godzilla the Ride Bandai figures from Japan, which I really want. I just don't want to drop that much money on them. So we'll see if I end up doing it. If not, then I'm sorry. I just can't really get everything. I'd love to, but I'm trying my hardest. But other than that, the GVK Steelbook will come on right after this. Let me know what you think of this. I think this is awesome. Definitely a really cool pickup. With that, I hope you'll have yourselves a great day. Enjoy Godzilla media without being a toxic person. Just kind of throwing that back out there. But here comes the review. See y'all in the next video after this. Hello everyone, Maggie97657 here, and I mean, here's as I said in the previous little portion of the video that we were going to be looking at the GVK Steelbook here, as we see here. Obviously this is like the bonus part of the video because the SFX Deforeal was previous to this, but this is actually being recorded a day before it gets here, so it's kind of funny. I just wanted to see the movie, but so yes, here's the Steelbook here, right? And then Godzilla and Kong, nothing too crazy, right? And then you have it here as well, Godzilla and Kong. And then you have this back portion. I'm gonna try to make this really fast because I don't know how long the actual thing is gonna take. The actual unboxing review is gonna take, but yeah, I mean, I just give you a synopsis and special features. Obviously, this is the Best Buy 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray Digital Code Steelbook Edition, right? So, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna open it up just so I can watch it today because I really do want to watch it again. but it's just, unfortunately, like the figure just didn't get here in time for this, and so I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with it. So here we are, and I'll probably be a little bit more active. I just woke up, but yeah, so obviously let's get this wrapping out of here. Let me know if you picked up the movie, what version you got. It's always cool to see what y'all are doing and how you are expressing your love for the MonsterVerse. So this is obviously the little thing. So once you take that off, it reveals this other back portion with Godzilla and Kong facing each other. Yeah, I think it looks nice. I think the front looks better, in my opinion, but to each their own. And so I'm going to take off this. It's pretty much for the digital code. It's mine. It's not for y'all. But nonetheless, here it is. It's very similar to any other normal release, I guess you could say. You see, this is the battle in, I don't remember, honestly. I'm trying to remember. Tasman Sea, I think that's what it is. But this is the Ultra HD version. This is Godzilla, right? Oh man, already 2 minutes. And then this is the, I think this is just the Blu-ray version, which is Kong's foot. Which, funnily enough, alright, like you'd expect Kong to be on the orange palette and then Godzilla to be on the blue palette, but they're actually reversed, which is actually kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, and then lastly, I'll show this, the Tasman Sea Kong punch, and that's about it. I mean, I pretty much should have talked about news in the previous portion of the video, so this was pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this. Let me know if you picked up this version or not. Let me know what you think about the movie. Giving it a second, third, fifth, sixth, seventh rewatch. This will probably be my 6th rewatch, but let me know what y'all think. I'm definitely very excited to have this home so we can all enjoy it. But other than that, this is the end of the video. So thank you for sticking around. Other news was in the previous part, just to let you know. Thank you once again. I hope you'll have yourselves a great day. And please watch the movie, just to support the MonsterVerse in general. Thank you.